Hail friends, welcome to the channel video, whatever it is, wherever you're watching now or later or whatever. This is a New World stream. I'm almost level 60, so I should get it today. I've got some quests to do, and they're kind of like finishing off some quests. They're kind of quite high level ones, so they're slightly annoying, but I think we'll probably be okay. What's the current situation of my webcam? Not plugged in, potentially. Here, let's have a look. Actually, no, let's not worry about the webcam. It's quite dark in my room today, so we will give that a miss. Anyway, yeah. Let's go. This is my house. Quite a humble abode at the moment. You can buy a house in the game. I bought one in Brightwood. I regret not buying the biggest house, as I think most people do, because you get half price. You get half. Your first house costs half of the normal cost, and the rent is half as well. Yeah, I wasn't sure how I'd be able to pay the rent, to be honest, but now I've got to 60, 59, nearly 60. I don't think it's too much of a problem. Although it's big enough for me. You know, I'm just being greedy, really. I haven't really got much in it. Most of this stuff, just recipes that items and recipes that I've found. You get items and recipes that drop from chests and mobs and stuff. Got a bed upstairs, which is, yeah, that's it really. Some flash curtains on the wall. Yeah, but I'll get around to doing a bit more with this at some point. I won't go into it too much, because when I get to 60, what I'll probably do tomorrow is I'm kind of in the process of making a video giving some kind of early impressions, because getting to 60 is kind of still like early impressions, you know. And then I'll do maybe something after that when I've got into the level 60 game. Hi James, thanks mate. Almost there. Should get there today, I would imagine, the way the leveling's been going. Right, so where are my quests? Right, so this quest I can't do because Maiden Ping and the Corrupted Emissary are level 60 elites, which didn't tell you when you get. It doesn't tell you that when you're on the way there. It's a great location. It was kind of felt like kind of a bit. I mean, these are not dungeons in the sense that they're kind of underground in an Everquest style, but yeah, you do fight your way through them to the end, and I really enjoyed that. What other quests have we got? I guess you might see a new zone today, and I will see a new zone as well. Reek Water, 58 to 60 plus. Yeesh. Okay, that's going to be tough. Okay, so we've got one quest left here. Do I waste some Azov? No, I still need to do some faction quests to max my faction. I think what we'll do is let's go and just do this quest. How much Azov is that? Jeez. But most of that is due to weight as well. Encumbrance, 240. That's completely different, to be honest, James. Yeah, I can't really compare them. This is a lot of people have likened this. I mean, I never really played RuneScape that much, but a lot of people have likened this to RuneScape with Dark Souls style combat. Yeah, so I think they're kind of incomparable, really. As you'll probably see, the combat and stuff. The combat is not really like from a mechanical and a strategical point of view. It's not a patch on EverQuest, but I love the game. There's a lot wrong with it. There's a lot of bugs, a lot of things not working properly, which I'll try and cover when I do like a mini review kind of thing. But yeah, it scratches an itch that I haven't scratched in a long time. I can't even really put my finger on it. It's just about the gameplay loop, really. It's about, like, the world is amazing, so exploring the world is the thing that I really like. Oh, that's handy. So that. What you just seen there is basically, in a nutshell, what I like about the game is like the gameplay loop is literally a loop. So you pick up quests at a settlement. The quests are dotted around the area, and you go around the area completing the quests, and you come back again. But while you're doing that, like I'm really into the gathering and the crafting side of things. So when you're doing that, you just run around picking up crafting materials and stuff that are just spread around the world. A bit like a magpie, really, which is not a bad thing. You wouldn't want to be a magpie. Goats. Goats are the game's trolls. Oops, holy smokes. I'm assuming that they do that to scare you away or whatever. Yeah. Oh, jeez, I always mistime that one. Yeah, but it's a gameplay loop. Like, you can kill all the animals and skin them. Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. It's all about it's the synergy between everything. So, like, all of the systems have got a problem. All the systems have got bugs. All the systems have got stuff that doesn't seem to be working properly or working quite right. The questing is very generic. The combat, as you'll see, is kind of, it's quite quick. I'm playing Sword and Shield, so there's a little bit of strategy with regards to blocking and dodging and stuff. But generally, on like the landscape mobs, apart from the elite areas, you just kill stuff as quickly as you can. But it's all that stuff like the exploration, the crafting, and the resource gathering all synergizes into this thing that I've just been completely addicted to, and I'm still addicted, even after however many. I must have played a couple of. Hemp. Get me some hemp. No. The thing, but what's really addicting about it as well is when you harvest, or when you log, or when you mine a node. There are rare crafting materials as well, which you might get. So it's kind of got that added excitement. I'm not sure is it Everquest that you played before? Like, when you're killing a named and you're waiting for that thing to drop that's got like a 0.1% drop rate. Like everything is like that in this game. Like every node or animal that you skin, there's a chance that you'll get like a rare item from it. And what I'll do, like when I'm 60 and I'm kind of doing this a bit more seriously, you also get equipment that increases your chances. So these boots have got reinforced mining luck, which means that, it tells you there, you get an increased percentage chance of finding rare items when I mine a node. So yeah, all of those, you hit the nail on the head. There's a load of systems that synergize into this whole. And I'm not sure how well it comes across on the screen. I know you've probably got some. I know because of the bit rate and stuff, it probably doesn't look as good as it does. Obviously, I can't believe I keep missing the distance on that there. That's terrible. Yeah, name mobs with rares and stuff. Like I turned up at a camp to kill a named mob a couple of days ago, and there was a group of people just standing there, and he spawned, and we killed him, and I was like, they still stood there. I thought, what are they standing here for? And one of them said, if you stay here and keep killing him, you'll get this. Bloody goats. Yeah, and apparently this was a drop from him, this particular mob, and I got that, yeah, and it is awesome. The regenerating health bit was the stuff that I like the most. Although, as I said before, it appears to be bugged at the moment because sometimes the regeneration doesn't work and you have to take the item off and put it on again. So you've kind of got, what are these dudes doing down here? I think we'll go for hammer for this one. A bit more CC. Yeah, I don't like those guys. Oof, holy smokes. You didn't like that. If this had the Everquest combat, perfect game. Take this world and all the other stuff and put in the combat, and there you go. That would be. There's still nothing like mechanically and strategically like playing Everquest combat. Like whether I'm talking about like Enchanter, Bard, Necromancer, dungeon grouping, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, those mechanics with this world and stuff would be amazing. That was a bit cleaner. Yeah, the combat would be what I would take from EverQuest. That would be it. Take the combat over. I mean, I like the EverQuest quests for what they were. I like the fact that they're all hidden, and you had to kind of go looking for them. I'm not sure how much people would go for that in the current kind of gaming climate. Yeah, like dungeon crawling in EverQuest is amazing. Like even on your own, I mean, one of my favourite things is dungeon crawling as an enchanter. It's just like yeah. Whereas this does have some, I guess what you'd call traditional dungeons or raids called expeditions, and they're a bit more strategical. Particularly if you're playing like the tank. Like the tank is kind of like the sword and shield. Okay, so I think I need to kill these dudes. See if we get it right this time. No, just missed it. Nice. Yeah, but as I said, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's all of the systems in this, all the systems come together in this game to really make it. What is that? Oh, more hemp. There are some like neat things in the gathering as well. Like there's just some really good ideas. I think the problem is that I'm not sure how experienced developers are, but it feels like I still missed it. It feels like there's a lot of good ideas, but the implementation and like the back end and stuff doesn't seem to be working so great. There just seems to be a lot of bugs, like there's a lot of skills. Like I've used a lot of ice gauntlet and fire staff, light staff. There are some passive skills that give like plus percentage of damage. They don't seem to be giving the correct amounts of damage and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of little problems that hopefully they can they can sort out. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. That's one thing I don't like about the combat, is that like pretty much every mob staggers you. You know, like you just get constantly staggered by stuff. Even their basic attacks stagger you. And the same used to be the case for the players back in beta. But I think because it's quite very PvP focused, although less so now. I mean, I must confess, there's another bloke as well. Oh, hello. I don't read the attack moves probably as well as I could. This is quite slow paced. I will say this is quite slow paced for the combat. Sword and shield is quite methodical. A lot of the other skills have got a lot of AOE and stuff that burn mobs down quickly. Well, I'll probably do a video showing off all the weapons at some point, because I want to try and level them all up anyway. What do I need to do? Kill 3 more of these mobs. I need to kill a boss, Jessica Stormcourt. I don't know if she's elite or not, but yeah, I'm not sure who these developers are, if they've taken them from other games. Let's see if we can time this one. Yes, we can. Let's have a look. So they are over here. I like the theme as well. Like, I like the pirate kind of. Well, I'd say pirate. I like that kind of age of exploration, kind of 17th century kind of vibe. A few people who have, when I've streamed before, haven't liked that too much. They prefer more of like a straight fantasy kind of setting. Let's check these. The game's got a lot of dopamine hits. That's the right word, isn't it? I think is what I'm saying. Like pretty much everything. Like I'm looking around for chests, because you open a chest. Is there an upstairs? Is there an upstairs here? Yeah. Like you open a chest and there's a kind of a oh god, there's 2 there. Okay. Ah, one of them's one of the giant guys with the okay. Right, I made a mistake here. We'll try that in a sec. There's a couple of, like, I guess they're like silver mobs, named but not elites, which are kind of like gold. I think what I need to do is I might be able to kill them. I'm just going to make a camp, so if I die I can spawn. I need a bit of flint for my fire. Little touches like this are quite nice as well. You build a camp, you can cook food at your camp and do some basic crafting. Your camp gets upgraded and stuff. And although it may not look like it right at this moment, pretty much everything you need is always around for you to build your camp. Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. we got a blue item. 19 strength. Yeah, my con's at 100, which I think is one. Okay, need a bit of flint. Normally where there's a boulder, you find some flint spread around. I mean, this is not exactly flint locations, but generally I've always found... Oh, God. I've maxed out the skinning, and but I will skin. Now, come on now. It's unusual, maybe because it's a jungle, but everywhere I've been so far, flint has been handily available. Okay, pro tip: pick up some. Always carry some spare flint. Come on now. Okay, we'll take this food. I think corn's quite... Is this called corn? Corn's quite important for certain recipes, I think. Cabbage. Oh, we're still getting some XP for that, so... Right, okay, well that's very surprising. Like everywhere I've been so far, I mean it's a jungle, so, you know, you must get flint in jungles, surely. Everywhere I've been so far, I've never had any problems finding flint. It's literally always, wherever you walk. This is a problem as well, you just keep stopping. Looting, I just keep stopping and gathering stuff. It just takes ages to do anything. There are a couple of... Ooh, void picture, nice. This looks like a flint location, surely. Oh, that is quite surprising. Did you get flint from boulders? I'm not sure. I've got a list of stuff that I want to do, which I think will keep me going for a long time. It's a list of stuff that I probably wouldn't normally do, you know, if the game hadn't kind of captured me so much. But I think some of them are quite grindy, but I would like to, like the absolute best equipment I think is crafted. So I would like to upgrade my crafting. The crafting skills to make my own stuff at some point. That's going to take a while because it's quite grindy. But I love traversing the world, so I'm not really bothered. Not really scared of the crafty grind thing. I'm not sure if you've played. Have you ever played stuff like Destiny? I'm running further. I'm sorry, I'm running further and further away from the quest point. I can't believe it. I can't believe there's no flint. It's there any water locations around? No. Oh, actually, there's water over on the. Head back this way. So there's a big crafting thing if you want. If you've been into games like Destiny, there's a gear score rating, and I know a lot of players are chasing the higher gear score at the moment. There's a lot of mechanics to work out with regards to increasing your gear score. My gear score is currently 482, but my stuff's nothing to shout about. I was going to wait till 60 before I worried about equipment, and then I thought it might be quite nice to maybe make my own. So the classes are weapons essentially. Let me just get this hemp. Okay. Yeah, so it's weapons, and you can combine two weapons. So I'm currently using Warhammer and Sword and Shield. Well, it won't be my kind. It's not my preferred style of gameplay. I've been trying everything, and I'm currently trying this more kind of tanky based character. Yeah, so the weapons have got trees. So the weapons, when you kill mobs, you get weapon experience for the weapon that you used, and then you can unlock active and passive skills for each weapon. Weapons are tied to attributes, so I'm using Warhammer and Sword and Shield. So if you increase strength, it does more damage. You've got these little markers, so every time you reach a mark, you get an extra bonus. I prefer... out of all the weapons I've tried, I probably prefer... I did try and build a shaman, weirdly enough. Which is kind of like I had a combination of focus, Warhammer, for like a two-handed blunt, and I kind of using Ice Gauntlet, because Ice Gauntlet is kind of like a support weapon, it does cold damage. So yeah, I did try and build a shamey type thing. The problem with focus is that to be a good healer, you need to put all your points in focus, which doesn't increase damage in any of the other weapons. What you can do is so this hammer I was using with my healing staff, it's got an amber gem in, so that arboreal free, so it converts 40% of the damage to nature from the hammer, and then that 40% of the damage scales off of focus, so you can kind of mix and match. The paladin build, so live staff plus sword and shield or great axe, I think have been the great axe does a lot of damage, so I think that's been one of the most popular ones. Yeah, there's been quite popular builds for leveling, because live staff just makes you basically, unless you're silly, it makes you quite tanky and almost unkillable. There's a bow. The spear is lovely, like the animations. I don't know if you've ever seen what would you say? I don't know if you've ever seen like martial artists, Chinese, Japanese, whatever, using spears, like training, doing all their flourishing and stuff. The spear's lovely if you like that kind of thing. I enjoy a musket. I actually, because some weapons scale off of two skills. So musket scales off of dex as a primary, but it also scales off of intelligence to a lesser degree. I quite like pairing fire staff with musket, because musket's got like a fire dot. So I'd fire the musket to put the fire dot on, then switch them as staff. The musket's also got some CC, so you got traps. Yeah, I think the weapons are interesting. I think, as I was saying to James, yeah, it's just the combat outside of like the expedition raid type things. The combat can just be a bit burn stuff down as quickly as you can. Yeah, it's definitely got mages. So like Firestaff is a mage, and Ice Gauntlet is mage. those are the two weapons I've used the most, along with life staff. I'll try and show you them later. I'm probably going to go back to them as like probably like main weapons maybe. So with life staff. So yeah. Have I got? I mean, I've probably got the weapon. I mean, you can use the weapons anyway without any intelligence. So this is fire staff. Fireball. You got like a movement spell. When you go through people with a movement spell, yeah, it puts a dot. It does damage. Puts a dot on them. Ice gauntlet. I've got to wait for the cooldowns. Ice gauntlet. What the hell? The Ice Gauntlet's got a bit of CC, so this stops mobs for a few seconds. It's got area effect. This Ice Tomb ability gives you greatly increases your mana regeneration. The thing with the combat is, I think what a lot of people probably maybe will have a problem with is that there aren't many skills to choose from. I've got to wait 20 seconds to change my weapon over. I suppose what I should say about the combat, I think the thing with the combat is probably important to know is that the combat is designed around PvP. The game was going to be PvP only when it came out, when it was first in development. So yeah, the combat from a PvE perspective, it feels like it's designed around PvP, and it works well for PvP from what I've seen. Like I've seen quite a lot of videos on YouTube of. Yeah, of people having some great PvP battles, but it just makes it a bit more limited in PvE, that's all. Hemp again. You can respec as well, so you can respec your attributes. I think it's free up until level 20, then it costs you. So I think at level 60 it would cost me 500 gold to respec my attributes, which is no, you know, which is fairly harsh. I hope they lower that penalty at some point. So you can respec and try different things. Maybe when you get to 60 and you've grinded up your crafting and all that kind of stuff, then you don't have too many problems with like respecking and stuff. I mean, at some point I'll probably grind all the weapons to 20, you know, just so I've got options available. Okay, right, so there's a beach. I know where I live, although where I live we are well known for it is well known for its, I say well known locally for its flint. There should be some flint on the beach. There's flint. Oh, maybe we can make a camp on the beach. That'd be nice. Well, I guess what they probably could have done is I guess what they could have done is had a separate tree for each weapon that was PvE focused, but you couldn't use it in PvP. I think the thing is, I can understand it. The problem with PvP, or the games that I've played in the past, are that the more skills you've got, and the more skills you let players use, the more combinations there are, the more stuff there is to balance. So I can understand why they've gone for the... Oh, what landmark was that? I don't want to camp near the alligator too much. There's 2 alligators there. Let's go around the corner. Yeah, I just think that with PvP, once you start adding too many skills, and so many weapons, I just think it becomes a balance issue. So you're constantly balancing, which affects PvE and stuff. So yeah, I mean, the game was going to be PvP initially, so I don't have too many problems with them focusing on that. That's fine. That's a lovely location. I guess now how the combat is now designed, like how do you redesign it? If you create a PvE tree that's is more strategical, more CC focused. I guess you would have to change the landscape. You have to change all the mobs, make them tougher. You probably have to have like groups from like Everquest. Okay, give me a sec. I've just had a buzz at the door. Oh no, I'm going to die now because I didn't kill that guy. Well, I've got to get the door. Won't be a sec. Oh, still alive. Wowzer. Come here, you. This musketeer has got some amazing. Oh, if you eat food, you eat food as well. You can eat different types of food, which give you. There are so many mechanics I haven't explained. Yeah, you eat food. It gives you like hit point regeneration buffs for a short time. There's food that increases your luck at crafting and gathering and potions and all that. There's loads of stuff. That's a silver tiger. I'm not sure I want to muck around with that. Let's focus on the quest. Okay, so we've got a respawn point. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, there's an Azov well there, which I want to loot. Okay, here we go. Maybe it won't be so bad. I normally don't like the alligators. You can't stun them, you can't CC them, you just have to out DPS them. Well, I'm not doing so badly. I think if I stick to the side here, it kind of... Oh, I broke it. Nice. Oh, they've got a yellow bar, so when you break the yellow bar, they're stunned for a bit. Got it. Yeah, those musketeers got some amazing moves. They do these musket gun shots where they flip up in the air and all that kind of stuff. Very flash. Yeah, there are groups. Yeah, I'm in a company as well. I've done the first 4 expeditions, like raids. I healed those actually. I think I DPS'd one of them early on. Oh, that was a nice crit. Hemp. No, ignore the hemp. Right, so I need to kill Jessica Stormcourt. I don't know where she is. If you've got any questions though, just ask as I'm going along. Ugh. got a stamina bar as well, which is used for dodging and blocking. Okay, so we're all good. We're gonna go a bit Pirates of the Caribbean here, I think, by the looks of it. Death penalty is that you respawn at a point. Um, if you keep forgetting to put camps down like me, sometimes you've got to go all the way back to the settlement again, and you lose. You don't lose an experience or anything, but you lose some items have got durability, so you lose durability. Sorry, James. Going back to what you said before about gear score. Yeah, you got a gear score thing. And there are mechanics around increasing your gear score in the open world, or you can become a crafter, and yeah, do it that way. You get like, I mean, I was saying about the combat earlier. You know, obviously you've got stuff where some rotations are better, so you come up with your own rotations. So I guess that's tactical in a sense. Like for the Warhammer, for example, if I do you do a light attacks, or heavy. If I do a heavy attack, triggers a passive I've got in the heavy armor tree. That means I do more damage for a few seconds. So you kind of got that. Jackson. No, where the hell is this? Oh, there she is. So this is the mob we need to kill. They're kind of silver, so it's not too bad. Oh, Jackson is a dog. Oh god. Oh, she comes out actually. Maybe I can pull her and not Jackson. Oh, she's waving. Well, I did a little bit, not a huge amount. She came out and waved. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Jackson. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, Jackson's got puppies. Oh, Jackson, I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. Oh, I just taken a lot of damage there as well. Holy smokes. Let's block. Oh, that's terrible. I feel like such a bad person. Oh, there's a lot of damage coming out from someone. Is it the gun? Ah, then we've had a spawn. Okay, well, let's kill Jessica if we can. Let's try and do some CCs. No, that didn't work on... Holy smoke, taking a lot of damage. Oh, I'm going to die, I think. Run around, Benny Hill styley. Okay. Okay. It's got to be it. Got it. Whew. I think it was Jackson doing all that damage. Bloody hell, Jackson. Oh. That was definitely my bad play there. Okay, we haven't done it yet because we didn't loot the puzzle box. Grr. I think on the shaman, I think I made potions up to a point where I could make spirit of wolf potions, and then I just gave them to all my other characters. I was talking earlier about how like resource gathering and crafting synergizes so well with everything else that you do when you're running around the world. But games like Everquest just made crafting feel like a. That's why I never really got into crafting before. Like those kind of games just made crafting feel like a job rather than a. Not just Everquest, you know. Okay, there's a nice big chest in there that I want to loot. I think let's try and burn down Jackson first. He's got a lot of hit points, so wow, he's super hard. See if we can pull him outside. Okay, I think we should be alright now. He says. Oh, so much damage. Kind of like wearing quite heavy armour as well. Okay. Couple of greens, nothing to write home about. Yeah, so there's a little bug I was telling you about earlier. So my regen from my necklace has stopped working, so I need to re-equip it for it to kick in again, which is a bit annoying. The game's got fishing as well. It's got to be worth pointing that out. You can fish anywhere, wherever there's water, in dungeons, whatever, you can fish. You've got fresh water, whatnot. There's a fishing quest as well that runs through the game, right up to the higher levels, which I haven't done yet, but I will do at some point. Okay, so we've been off to. Oh, so there's a mage up here. If you wanted to see the mage do some mage gameplay, maybe. Oh, there's someone up there with a great axe. They're in the same. You've got the whole faction thing going on as well, so there's a lot of PvP between the three factions. I don't think we'll get involved, but there's a. Who's this? Stormcourt Brute. Oh dear. He's got a massive cannon on his back. Let's carry on because my goal was to get 60 today, and I'm wasting a lot of time faffing around. Mobs are resistant to different damage as well, so when you see the damage numbers, if you see a couple of up arrows, it means that they're vulnerable to the damage. If you see a couple of down arrows, it means they're resistant. If there are no arrows, it means that yeah, they're neutral. I think these guys are resistant to smashing damage. Yeah. Right, okay, so this way. Yeah, I've loved it. Yeah, I played preview betas and all that kind of stuff. And I've been playing this solid now for 2 weeks, and I'm just just love it. I can't say there aren't a lot of big problems. There are a lot of like basic fundamental stuff that just doesn't seem to be working properly. A lot of it seems to be around numbers, like percentages for damage and all that kind of stuff. The economy seems a bit, I'm not experienced enough to say screwed, but weird. Like I think there was a problem with drop rates. So like these refining reagents, for example, I've got hundreds of these. And I don't think you're supposed to have that many. So these have been selling on the marketplace for like 0.01 pence or gold. In the patch that happened today, they recently changed the drop rate, so stuff is dropping less now. So I'll see what impact that has. I think I've come the wrong way here. I don't think I can get through there. Yeah, I loved it. I mean, what I do tomorrow, when I get 60, is I do a little review up until now kind of video, because a lot of stuff opens up at 60. I've got a long list of stuff that I want to do, but I don't really want to comment on it without experiencing it. But the journey from 1 to 60 has been amazing. Not all of the systems are great. Like the combat's a bit. Although maybe you've been watching the combat and you think differently. The questing's very generic. As I said, there are a lot of little bugs and things just not working properly that need to be sorted out. But everything comes together, and I'm just loving the gameplay loop, like running around, doing the quest, combat, gathering, looting. It just hits a lot of spots. I'm just running around to the fast travel point. Ebonscale here is one of the most attractive zones I've quested in so far. It's really nice. So that does a little stun. Then I've got like a knockback. Boom. Ah! Yeah, moats are quite big at the moment. They're selling for quite a lot. I think they're required for increasing certain crafting trees. Well, there is a main quest that goes through it. So you've got a main quest, like the I won't spoil it for you, but the general gist of it is that you're an explorer that's been washed up on an island called Eternum, and you're stuck here. And there's some kind of corruption. What was that? Nothing. And there's some kind of corruption eating away at the land. This is another mechanic. You've got these corruption portals. You need to do them in a group because they're quite hard. But you run around closing them, and you get unique rewards from closing them. So that's another mechanic. You've got the whole PvP thing. So companies can own the settlements. They can own the forts as well. This settlement is owned by a company called Rift. The Imperial Palace here, for example, is an elite area. So you get groups going there farming it to increase their gear drops. Yeah, but there's a quest that goes through the whole of the game, like a main quest, and you got lots of side quests. I've got a quest to continue the main story. I need to go to a dungeon to do a quest, and I've already been to that dungeon, and it's not fun. I was a healer, and particularly as like a like for a pickup for a pug, it's not a great dungeon. You need some sort of coordination. So maybe my company might do it at some point. Jesus, I hate these impalers. Smoke. Get down. Have some four. Boom. There we go. Yeah, so you have got that. You have got a main quest and there's loads of lore as well in the form of notes. So when you go to a location, there's a troll goat. What the hell was that for? Holy moly. Nearly there. I thought he was going back for more there. Yeah, sorry. So there is a main quest. The main quest is kind of tied into the expeditions though. So, you know, if you're antisocial like me, you've still got to do. But as I said, I've healed through the first 4 dungeons, and the fourth one was horrible. But yeah, I did okay. So, and you get pickup groups. There's always groups looking for people for dungeons. You see in the corner, DPS looking for group depths. Depths is one of the dungeons. Starstone's another one. Hey Don, how you doing? I hope you're well. Wasted. That's quite late for me actually. What is it, about 11 a.m. or something? Oh, who's attacking the bison? Oh, this guy. That's a nice boat. Right, let's fast travel back to the settlement. I've got 2 quests to hand in. Loads of side quests as well. So there's all that sort of stuff. You've also got a faction. So you also join a faction if you want, and your faction gives you quests. And I'll show you in a sec, 'cause I need to turn a quest in. This is a great little town. This area is called Everquest Reach. It's got just very Chinese themed, obviously, as you can probably see. Where's the quest turn-ins? What time is it actually here? It's 11:41. So I'm 6 hours in front of you, roughly. I'll say roughly, no, it has to be 6 hours exactly, doesn't it? Where's my quest turning? There we go. Your house acts as a fast travel location as well, so you can fast travel to your house. Oh, he's got another quest.
Now to a slightly less enjoyable.
Flooding of the Southern Plains.
You must understand the people here. Many have actually been given the comfort of eternal rest. A sacred ceremony brought from their homelands, but forgotten in the disaster.
Okay, so we'll go to the Shrine of the Departed. I'm playing through the new Pathfinder, which I haven't finished yet. Unfortunately for that game, New World came out when I was about halfway through. No, I mean, other than that, other than the MMOs, I've played through Cyberpunk 2 times now, and I started a 3rd playthrough a little while ago. So this is your faction representative. Let's complete that one. So they give you quests. You increase your faction level. You get tokens, and there's faction equipment that you can buy if you need to improve a piece of something. I should be an alchemist soon. I'm not sure what I'll buy. Yeah, you do these quests and you get faction reputation. A lot of this is tied into PvP, so there are PvP faction quests as well, which give you higher rewards. the way that you take a town or a settlement is the marauders come here en masse and they keep doing PvP quests to push this bar along. This is currently owned by the Syndicate, which is my faction. When they get to 100%, they can then declare war. And then there's a big PvP war, if that's your thing. Yeah, and then if you lose, then this marauder company take over the town. There are bonuses for holding the towns. So cheaper fast travel, cheaper crafting, all that kind of stuff. So there's 2 elite quests here, which I don't think we'll be able to do. Where is that quest in relation to our main quest? Okay, so we can fast travel here, knock out that quest, and then travel up to here. Oh, I've been up to there. That's a really nice zone. Nice Halloweeny, nice area, I think. So we can fast travel there, then do that. I'm not going to do these because I can't be able to do them. Yep, so that's a faction system. Yeah, I never had any problems with Cyberpunk. It always ran great for me. Yeah, I know console had a load of trouble, didn't it? What have I got here? More reagents. Let's chuck some stuff in here for now. I can get it on my way out. Just to lower the weight a bit. Lowering the weight makes travelling cheaper. Oh, plate gauntlets of the battle mage. That's going to be plate gauntlets with intelligence on. Yeah. Oh, it has got mining luck though. That's good. Let's break some of these down. I'm just not going to use them. I don't think I'm going to use those. I don't think I'm going to use that either. Right, okay. Oh, a little fibre supply cart. Nope. Yeah. Oh, hello. Won't let me do that. That's weird. Yeah, storage is a huge problem. I'm not convinced about their choice of how they've done that. Oh, that's what I was going to check. Town project boards. One thing I would say, if you're going to get the game, like the gathering and crafting and these town project boards are an important part of leveling. So there aren't enough quests to get to 60 without doing these. So yeah, maybe if you're not keen on, I think we've got 20 feathers. Have we got free? I've actually used a lot of health potions before. No, I'm really low on health potions. I'm definitely not carrying any steel ingots with me. No. Yeah, all this stuff is tied to your leveling, so you're going to need to get involved in some of this stuff. Excuse me. If you haven't played it, this stuff's useful because this is driven by the company. So the company that own this town, you can upgrade the crafting and refining tables at the town to higher levels. The only way to raise them to high levels so you can do high level crafting is for the company to keep these going. They're currently upgrading the smelter, so it's all tied in. It's all tied into like your crafting is tied into the PvP side of it. The thing I'm worried about, one of the things I'm worried about, is if people take a break or the game takes a big dip in population. If someone's not managing the settlement, then those crafting and refining tables go down in level, which could be a bit of an issue. I think they've got plans to merge servers if that happens, but okay, let's fast travel here. Oh, it's cheaper now, our weight's a bit less. Yeah, my encumbrance now is almost as much as some of my storage chests. I think it's about 1100 or something. 11, just over 1,000, and I can increase that by getting some higher tier bags. So what have we got here? Search chests. Okay. It's always search chests or kill things. Hello. What's your game? Ah, it's a corrupted. I've been here before. I hate corruption. I don't think I've got any potions either. It's so annoying. Got blight potions. Strong blight potions. And another blight potion. Okay. Corruption and blight are just debuffs you get when you're in certain areas. Shall we start? This looks like the back of the dungeon. Should we start at the back and make our way? Whoa, make our way through the. I say dungeon location. There's my corruption going down already. A lot of the combat mechanics come from like your passives, so there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So if I block an attack, there's a passive that increases my damage. So that counter attack thing that came up increases my damage for a short period of time. Oh, hello. There is some falling damage. I think I kind of hacked it there somehow by sliding along the wall. You don't seem to die though. It seems to be... Oh! Hello. I'm a bit worried about the corruption. I wasn't worried about it before because I was playing healer before. But I think I'll take damage at some point soon. There's 2 chests here. Look at that. You can, believe it or not, there is a stealth mechanic. So maybe they'll add a little rogue in at some point. Wow, that took a long time to open though. Taking health damage now from the corruption. Master Lee. No, okay, fine. Got one of the chests. Chest gathering, chest opening is one of the most popular types of. Well, there's only two types of quests: kill things or open chests. Generally, apart from the main story line. But as I was saying, there are some locations where, yeah, it's really hard to find a chest. It can be quite annoying. What we got so far? 4. Okay. Well, quite. Oh, hello. Now, apparently they're adding a great. Apparently they're adding a great sword into the game, which I would all be for, because I'd like to create a guts build from Berserk. Oops. Where are you going? Trick jab. That yellow bar is his stamina, so if you break that, then you break his shield. And okay. No looking around. I should blast this one away. These just seem a bit tankier than the soldiers. Yeah, weapons first so far is a void gauntlet, which sounds like my type of thing. An angry earth staff, a mace. I think they said the mace and shield. That might be a focus weapon. Wand as well. Yeah, I heard that. Great sword's definitely coming. I think that's one of these, a bit like guts. That's what I want. Oops. For those you're not playing, you've also got faction standings. You've also got territory standings. When you do quests and stuff, it goes up, and you can pick. Oh, I can buy a house in Everscale Reach. But you get little bonuses like crafting bonuses, lower rent for your house if you've got a house in that area. Swimming, yeah, I mean, there's an oversight if ever there was one. I was kind of sure of a role-playing reason. Maybe it's just the weight of your armour. Maybe it was a Pirates of the Caribbean thing. Got no idea. But it was weird. That's that quest done. I've got a sword and I'll stay here too long. I've got a sword and shield point. Let's get somewhere safe first. So we need to go that way. We're not going that way there. Might be able to climb over the rocks. Keeping an eye on the chat. That dynasty is the quest that I need to do to carry on the main quest, but I probably need to respec as a healer because I'm certainly not a tank at the moment. That would be terrible. Ah! Ooh! Ooh, a purple crafting material, lightning beetle. What they're made for, useful. Hemp. Always pick up the hemp. This is the tanking tree. I'm just because I'm leveling the skill, leveling the weapon. I'm just trying to do DPS at the moment. Just slowed foes. I don't think there's too much else to pick here, really. We'll go over to the tanking line, which is stamina. Let's go for more physical armour. Oh, here's a corruption portal, which I'm going to run around. Did that just appear? They do just appear out of nowhere. I've seen people gathering something before and it drops on their head. Run away! Oh! Oh! What? Oh no, that was a mistake. Holy moly. They are 65 elites. I guess I kind of should have... Wow. Okay. Back into the light. Wow. I did do a company group the other day, where I closed some of those. You get special stuff that drops from those. These are tuning orbs that you need to go into the dungeons. So the dungeons are not just go in there and that's it. I've done a mixture, Don, actually, on the levelling. I would have been 60, I reckon, about a week ago. But I resisted the temptation. There was a day where I worked out a route, a town board project quest route. So what I did was, I think I was level 40 at the time. So Everfull, Monarch's Bluff, Windswood. So I had all of my crafting stuff in Windswood. So I would do the town board projects there. Fast travel here, pick up the projects. Run to here. If you go through this area here, there's tons of iron ore and skin. So I'd run to there, pick up those project boards, come here, craft anything that was required for these project boards when I got back here, then do the loop again. I would also pick up the kill quest ones as well, only for certain mobs. So I knew that there's a ton of rabbits here. Offal Grotto's got lynxes. In this section where all the iron is, you've got goats and you've got wolves. Yeah, and I gained 6 levels in one day. I went from 40 to 46. But yeah, I kind of dropped it because I thought that, I don't know, I didn't want to get to level 60 just from doing town project board quests, really. So I started leveling normally. Yeah, so now I kind of do a mixture. if you can get groups for the dungeons, which you should be able to, there's always people looking for them. Uh, yeah, then the main quest gives tons of XP as well, and gold. Yeah, that I was saying to James earlier. That's what I'm addicted to in the game. Basically, it's the gameplay loop. So it's picking up all your quests, right, going around in a loop, clearing them all. Um, Resource gathering on the way. When you get back to town, check the town project board, check your faction quests, and go and do it again. There's loads of. Sometimes you get people. Well, quite often you get people do corrupted groups, corrupted farming. So they'll go around um, clearing the corrupted stuff. Where should I go? I can't do that quest because it's got 2 elites. I might as well unpin that. So I need to go up here. Guess we go this way. Yeah, but the gameplay loop is definitely why I'm still going. I'm just haven't got bored of it yet. There's a load of bugs to fix, like tons of them. There's a lot of stuff just not working properly, as we were saying earlier on. But hopefully that will, that will sort itself out over time. I'd like to see some quality of life stuff. Like some of the questing is weird. You'll get one quest. You'll get down to put your point where you got one quest in a town. You go and do that one quest. You come back, and then 2 other NPCs. It opens up 2 other quests, and it doesn't really make any sense. Why not just have those quests available rather than going all the way out to do one? Quite often you have to then go to the same place that you've already been to do those quests as well. Which I'd like to see the quest chain just made a bit easier. I'd like to see some way of just saving a couple of builds so you can switch between them without having to do it manually. Yeah, I mean, I've mostly been running. Like when I'm lev questing, I do still do the loop, and I'll stop off and gather a load of stuff. Yeah, but once I gain those levels, I thought to myself, well, I'd rather quest. I think I'd rather do everything together rather than just that. So, but you can definitely get to 60 really quickly if you do town board quests. Some great scenes. Oh, there's some iron. Nearly ran past that. Definitely increase your gathering material, your gathering tools if you can. I've got star metal ones at the moment. They really help with gathering speed. Oh no, Bob, you're taking the wrong road. Whew, I'm glad I noticed that. Luckily I can fall off the cliff. I thought that road, yeah, I completely took the wrong road there. Okay. So for us Everquest campers out there, this game does have mob camping. I'll show you. There's a little mob up here that has got its own loot table. It's quite easy to kill. Like I can kill it solo quite easily. I don't like the ghosts. I'm going to switch to the hammer. It seems to be... What do I need to do here? Oh, look at all those. Mushrooms. Now, the swine was some of the most annoying mobs in the game. They would aggro on you from miles away. Did they change that in the patch? Oh, I hate these guys. Impossible to judge their attacks or whatever. So you keep them CC'd, I think. Honestly, mate. Oh. Whatever. Ah, he's swine. All of my gold came from... I haven't done any auction house stuff at all, mate. All of my gold came from just the questing. Just the main quest and the side quest should give you a ton of gold. And like the town boards and crafting and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I've got 13,000 gold at the moment, and I've bought a house. And I've respec'd my attributes a fair amount of times. It costs a few hundred gold. So yeah, just all the gold that I've got so far just comes from just doing the gameplay loot, mate, really. Nothing special. I love these areas. Gothic kind of gothic horror thing going on. Do I need to go up here? Yeah. They stagger you as well. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Hate those guys. What level are you? 30, mate. Have you done... Yeah, I haven't done any auction house stuff at all. It's all just been through questing. Yeah, are they up there? No. Placed a blossoming flower on the altar of the departed. Okay, let's go up to the church. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. I guess like you guys. Jeez. Whatever. I just stop sometimes and just take screenshots and stuff. After crows. They look too big for crows though. They must be ravens, surely. Play without a HUD. Hardcore. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe not. Where's my HUD? Yeah. Oh, a perp. Waterlogged gloves. Let's get up here. Oh my god. Ivan the Inevitable. I reckon going in there. Surely that's not the altar behind him, is it? Oh man. I might have to try some hacks here, if that's the altar. Maybe I can lure him out and run back in again. I don't know what these are. These blue markers are normally for quests, but I don't have a quest for them. What weapons are you using, Don? What's your choice? Ice Gauntlet and Fire Staff and Live Staff are my highest ones. I've just been trying out a bit more tanky kind of thing. Okay, so no side entrances in the church. Sometimes these churches have side entrances, but they want you to go straight in, face first with this one. I think we might die here. Ooh, like more dust. Okay, we've made a rookie error of not putting a camp down, so I'm going to do that. I need to get... You can't put camps on locations though, so can I get far enough away by going up here? It looks interesting up there. See if I can get up it or not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, oh, hello. Ooh, what's that? Oh, nice. Ah, no, Bob. I can make a camp here, but I haven't got any flint, have I? Ah, jeez. Such a noob. Yeah, I really enjoy the musket actually, like purely for that kind of like hunter vibe thing. So let's get some flint. Actually, I think you can use someone else's camp for respawn. So let's go and let's do that. Tier 4, what a peasant. Let's have a lakeside camp. I was going to put it up on those cliffs again, but we're faffing around. Yeah, musket is cool. I love putting the traps down. And what I'm going to try and combine, I think what my final character may look like is probably healing, because the company I'm in doesn't have a huge amount of healers. But healing will be something that I do on the side. But apparently there's a intelligence musket, because musket scales off intelligence a little bit. And it's got a nice dot, a nice fire dot. And I think there's something, I don't know if there's something in intelligence that increases your dot length or dot damage or whatever. But I might do like a fire staff, ice gauntlet, musket thing. That guy didn't just kill that mob, did he? No. Yeah, so I might do that. Right. I've got 0 chance of killing him. Where did that dude go? Maybe he felt the same way. Oh, I think we're not actually at the place where we need to be anyway. See if we can find the altar. Oops. Okay. Occasionally that that icon points to exactly where you need to be. But not here. Maybe it is in the church. Ah, this is the named mob I was telling you about, where I am on the map. And it seems to have its own loot table. It's not too hard to kill. These little things that she does don't seem to do much damage, but she didn't drop anything that time. Yeah, but for us Everquest players, there's Ice Gauntlet's my favourite weapon. It's a shame that it just doesn't. It just it's just not a lot to it. Two of the abilities need complete revamps. This is not what we're looking for, is it? Grave, no. Let's go over here. Yeah, two of the abilities people don't seem to use in PvP or PvE. They just don't really do a lot. I enjoyed pairing the fire staff with the musket for like a dot theme, fire dot themed kind of thing. There's some gallows over here type things. Such an atmospheric area. Oh, hello. Mordecai, maybe that is. Oh. Oof, don't like that. Holy smoke, 200 a second dot. No thanks. Need to knock you out of that. Give us a drop. What you got? An abandoned sword. Yeah, that looks like a sword that quite a unique sword. Quite unique. It's either unique or not, isn't it, Bob? I haven't seen a sword of that model before. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Very ornate. So it looks like another mob that's got its own loot table. Um, let's give it another go. See what we get. Ah, so that actually looks like a... Okay. Yeah, it's kind of... It's just like a... It's just more based in... It's more grounded in... oh, look at this. This has got to be it, right? Yeah, it's just more grounded, isn't it? The fantasy, not quite as... Not high fantasy by any stretch. Oh, I thought this definitely would have been in the place. Okay, Don, take care, mate. Oh, no, that's not it, is it? Oh, it is, yeah. Nice. Quest done. What? Oh, you're joking. It's bloody elite. Oh, yeah. If I was my paladin build, I might be able to tank through this, but okay. Ah, oh, reset. You're joking. Come on. Oh, it takes a lot of stamina off for blocking. Can stun it though. And knock it back. Oh, stunned. Oh, it's far too slow there. Oops. Oh, that was a pro dodge. Oh. Right, so it's stunned now. Ah, that other mob. That's annoying. Food, potions. Woohoo! Okay. Oh. Oof. That's close. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, the expeditions are kind of the raids, so and you kind of need to go through those to progress the main quest. I mean, the dungeons in this game are they're not kind of underground in a traditional sense. So there are a lot of areas that you have to fight your way through. So there was one that I absolutely loved doing. Where was it? Might have been here. So you start off at the entrance and you work your way through the location to the top, where there's two elites that I couldn't kill. Yeah, so the dungeon's not so much in a traditional sense. They're more locations that you go to and you fight your way through. And I guess the expeditions are kind of the raids, in the sense that they're more. What's that guy doing? Okay. Right, so let's see if we get back there to hand that quest in and they give us another quest. I don't think you can fast travel from your camp. I'm not sure. Now, this would be a good fishing spot. A good spooky fishing spot for Halloween. No, so you can't fast travel from your camp. I reckon you get these places. You get places called fishing hotspots. That spawn sometimes. I reckon you might get them here. Let's pick up some spare flint while we're here. That would absolutely absolutely make sense. While we're by the water. Oh, a little turtle. Look at that. Sorry, little turtle. Yep, so this location here, this is kind of, I guess, what I would call the equivalent of a dungeon. Although it does have actual dungeons, but they call them expeditions. There's loads of areas where there's like named mobs that spawn as well. I was going to check that guy. Well, I'll go back there one day, check that guy, see if he's got any unique loot drops. Let's get to 60. Certain things only drop in certain zones as well. So certain herbs from any gathering node, you get certain things that drop. So certain herbs only drop in certain zones, that kind of thing. So I've got some thyme there, which I've seen thyme before. Maybe it only drops here. The sound design is fantastic as well. It's one of the... I don't want to turn it up too loud for you, so your ambient effects. Like the ambient sounds are amazing. Particularly, I love it when you hear a musket shot in the distance from another player. It's got like a really echoey twang to it, or when you're mining a node or something. It's very immersive, I think, is the theme. I've got some ginger as well there. I love when something new pops up that I haven't seen before when I'm gathering. It's quite addictive. There's loads of herbs here. Thyme again, there must be a place for it. Oh, some more ginger. Okay, make a note of that. Thyme and ginger drops in ebb and scale. Da, da, da. That shield, the shield model is amazing. That dropped off of that mob that I killed previously. So we've got a faction quest to turn in. What was one of my company? Reggae, hey mate. Yeah, lots of these notes around for some lore stuff. I'm going to go through and read them all at some point.
Oh, I was just reading a book.
Yeah, I had to kill an elite, which you didn't point out.
Perhaps it will work in time.
So we just got a level 59 armour chest. Oh, purple. Coat with the brigand, probably Dex, so I can't imagine it's going to be... yeah. Not really. That's interesting. Crescent bladed great axe. Okay, so up until this, some quests open in areas when you reach a certain level. Up until this level anyway, that's all the quests done here. So we will go to a new area which I've never been to before. That'll be quite interesting.
Seek forever, Father, my scholar.
Let's turn that quest in. Almost at faction max. But no, I think there's a quest to open up these levels. Okay, so there's some quests here that I can't do. This is the dungeon over here, expedition that I need to do. There's a quest available in Cutlass Keys. It's just cropped up. I'll check that out at some point. I've got quests up in Shattered Mountain, which is high level, the highest level zone, I think. 60 plus. So Rigwater, never been, so I can't fast travel. So if we fast travel to there, yeah, we'll fast travel there and then run down to there. I need to get some refreshments. That won't be a sec. Right, okay. So I'm just going to mute my mic while I have something to drink and eat. But if you've got any questions, then just chuck them up and I'll get to them in a sec. Okay, so this is a great area for hemp. I have to remember that for some hemp farming. Some angry earth, different types of mobs. Oh, elites. Holy smoke. Yeah. What's that location called? Eternal Pool. I think those sort of areas are all part of your gear score raising when you get to 60. Chests and mobs drop there. Oh, there's a new weeping shell bed. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Nice. Yeah, those sort of areas are all part of your gearing up when you're at 60, or crafting, depending on what you want to. Shadow Waters Alpha. I hope they bring in some sort of hunter taming class weapon at some point. There's some lovely animals. I'd love to tame some of these animals. Is that an Azov pool at the bottom of the water there? Yeah. Wow, this is very ramshackle. Ah, it's my first visit. I like the vibe of the zone. I'm not sure it's really. Like, my house is in Brightwood, so I think you just think for efficiency's sake, a second house down at the south somewhere would probably be a good idea. I don't see much point of having one right over here. Winswood is a really heavily this Polish vodka company. They've got all three of these territories. They're the only greens of territories. That company. Yeah, Winswood seems to be the main hub for crafting and commerce. Wow, this is amazing.
It always gives me some comfort to see another warrior sent out to this god's forsaken swamp. A question I ask myself every day. Well, it's no secret that there's power here. Then perhaps you'd assist me.
Okay, wants us to collect some ancient tablets from overgrown ruins nearby. We can certainly do that. Level 54. First thing I need to do at 6, what I'm going to do at 60 is sort all of my inventory out. Get rid of all the crap that I'm not using or I don't want. And yeah, I mean, I'm really not going to use that. Okay, so that's one quest. Here's another one.
Greetings, And welcome to Reefwater, friend. These lands are sacred to nature. I am unsure.
Okay. Ancient tablets and journals. That's the kind of stuff that I like. Oh, look, someone's caught a huge alligator. I would let you out, friend, but I've really got no idea where the lock is. So there's another quest. Will we drown? It's possible. No.
What have we here? Someone finally comes to help us? The lost, the empty vessels, the Siren Queen. She leads the lost pirates here, but she is not content with that, believe me.
Oh yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, you think they'd allow that?
Most lost, they lack purpose. But the Siren, she has much purpose. Dark.
Okay. Let's pick up some. I think we pick up some faction quests as well.
It is your pleasure to hug the
So
sacred
what have we got?
dead.
Ria's Rest, Bleachwood Coast, the Lazarus. Oh, that's expedition. Can't do that one. Okay. Oh, not a great loop. I think I'm going to run down to 5 actually first. And there might be a fast travel point down there somewhere. Let's go and have a look. That's a point. I think I will check in. I don't always, but that's the way the light shines off the tendrils hanging down there. And these boats bobbing in the water as well. That's cool. Greetings.
Here is what I wish to know.
I have need of your services. There we go.
It's not like I was a bad boy. Or is it just me?
I think Chaotic Angel really wanted that resource there. There is a like, just talking about, I guess, things that we consider a bit more negative. I guess with bigger population becomes like it's quite the oh my god. Keep still. Yeah, there's a fair amount of toxicity on the in the game. I've found. But I guess with a big population, you get that. People also have this strange thing where they're just like any resource they're desperate for, they'll literally claw their way to it before you get there. I've seen people. Yeah, you get you get to one, you start mining it, someone comes up behind you, and they still try to get it. It's like there is a bit of a thing. There are some numpties on the game, shall we say? My rent is due in Brightwood tomorrow. Oh, look at that up there. I reckon that's where the siren might be. I think I've been on this coast before. That'd be nice. Always on the lookout for a big white light beam in the sky, a bit like that red one over there, but white. That leads you towards a travel point. I think those animal eyes are worth a bit, or maybe it was fish eyes that are worth. The lush wilds. Nice. Sage and tarragon. Yeah. To write that down. And a bit of ginger. Who doesn't like a bit of ginger? Okay, so no obvious fast travel point so far. Maybe it's up in the light there that I can't see. What you can you use the forts as fast travel? Oh, Covenant have got that anyway. Okay. Camp on the beach. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? I'm going to do a stream or something one day where I'm going to circumvent the coast. I'm going to go right the way around the whole coast. You can see some new lands up here that they like I've travelled here, for example, once, and you can see more land mass spreading away. Okay, search chests. There's a chest. Or a big dig. Ah, these plank splitters are... Yeah. Oof, you smoke. Jeez, what am I doing? It's only almost making this much harder than it should be. Wowzer. Jeez, come on. The hell? Shoo. I think this might be a fast travel point. We can check that on the way back up. Okay, round 2. Like you fool. Oh, Jesus. I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Just cannot read their attacks at all. Round 3. Fight. Oh, that's done. So annoying. Jeez. Let's buy myself some health potions as well. No. It's done. Dead. Well, I would probably say it's about the first mob where I've actually really struggled. I killed some gold elites. I killed level 60 earlier that didn't cause me that much trouble. There you go. Someone's going to show me how it's done now. By killing two at once. Although he's using hatchet, which is basically just kind of spam. There you go. Where are all these mobs coming from? Yeah, hatchet and great axe are YOP. Okay. So let's see if we can find a fast travel point. Oh, look at that. It's got a bit of a Goonies vibe going on that bit. Okay. Sounds scary. A timeless lion. Chest or anything? We should fix the bug with this necklace. Having to keep unequipping and equipping it to get the regen to work. Okay, well I was expecting one of these to be a fast travel point, but interesting. A lion and a deer sharing the same den. Looks like another interesting place to explore. Imagine I get some quests there at some point. Oh, hello. Yeesh. It's moving. What? The hell? Okay, that's not very nice. I'm finding these little abandoned ruins. I've actually got to go here where these things are. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh dear. Who are these dudes? Not a fun location, this one. Not about range anyway. It doesn't seem as though those tentacles are going to attack you at top. That's something. Make up for it there, though. Oh, come on. Why is it attacking me now? Ugh. Nice. Okay, that's quest done. Kind of. Is it going to let me do that? Well, it was quite challenging. As interesting as it was fighting around there, I'm not sure I want to go back. Those tentacles are just horrible. Making quite slow progress to 50 to 60 today. I made 2 levels yesterday, but it seems slow today. I haven't done as many town quests as I normally do. I kind of just wanted to carry on normal questing, but... Okay, let's turn these 2 in. Lots of birds here. Not sure if you can hear them.
Aha! Did I mention I'm a scholar of the ancients' language? That is the question, isn't it? This is exactly what I was hoping to find. I absolutely agree.
We'll check it out. That's what we're here for.
It is your pleasure to conversate with me, yes?
Okay, proper gameplay loop now. I was thinking the quest's going to send us all the way back down there again, but no. Let's head to 1 first. I'm kind of tempted to switch over to the healer again, but just a bit just a bit more survival. We'll carry on. This is a beautiful location. Wow. Oh, it's interesting. I don't think I've seen these mobs before. Oh, what's he doing? Ah, now that would be cool. They were talking about doing like an Angry Earth staff. That would be cool. We summoned up some little pets there. What's aggressive here? Stags are not. Ugh. Oof, there's a lot of these guys. Holy moly. It says we need to find journal pages. I'm assuming that those little blue glowy pages that you normally find going around. Oh, two of them. That's not good. What? I think some mob tactics that mobs haven't used before. Is that a void gauntlet? I wonder if some of these abilities will be used in the new weapons that. Okay, so the compass is telling me exactly where the pages are, it looks like, so. I don't know what I was making a fuss about. Those hidden chests as well here. Getting some blue crafting reagents. Oh, wow, look at this waterfall. Wow, this is a lovely area. Okay, let's go over here and we'll probably end up back here, I reckon. Lots of big areas here to explore. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. I walked right into that. Wow. He's still chasing us. Okay, so more ghosts. Cursed banner. Ah, no, wait. No. Jeez. No, the alligator fits through the door. Well, that's great. Oh, well. Yeah, fit through that, yes, fine. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. And I didn't build a thing, did I? That's not too far to go. Well, I think I'm going to stop the stream now, folks. I kind of thought that things would move along quicker, judging on judging on 58, 57, 58, 50, well, 59, 58, 59 yesterday. Yeah, but I mean, I think I probably could get there today. What I might do though is just get to a point where I'm almost 60, then come back tomorrow and finish it off then, so I can kind of get 60 on stream or something. Might be fun. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.